Hey guys, and welcome back to 1000 Lies. This is pretty weird. A pretty weird game, but anyway, let's continue on. Seriously though, you were pulling my leg, right? This is a carbon copy of our classroom. I'm pretty sure I'll find the doodles I have on my desk in here too. I have in my desk here too. The truth is, Oz, that I've been hiding something from you until now. I'm actually a planeswalker, and we've just arrived at another dimension where you were never born. No, that's impossible. How could a world without me ever exist? Who else is going to flirt with all the hotties if I'm not there to do it? Is that seriously all you care about? It's precisely because of that fact that this world is in danger. In 20 years, the birth rate will decline significantly. Without an annoying guy to creep on them, women will start to get more picky with choosing their mates, to the point that a lot of men will never find love. The result? World War III. There are some glaring plot holes in that theory. I see. That makes perfect sense. I always knew that my role in this world was really important, but no one else could see it. So why did we come to this dimension? Our objective is to travel to the past so that you can be born into this dimension. For that reason, I had to bring you here first, or we'd have ended up in the wrong place. The problem is that my time-traveling machine has been damaged, so we have to repair it first. Finally, my 7 years of experience working at CERN will be put to good use. I don't know how you guys manage to get so dramatic every time you're left alone together. Can't you two just grow up already? Then again, it's weird to see Indian doing any of this without a bet forcing him to. I guess this is probably just something that makes him happy, and for that, I'm glad. Hey, stop right there. What are you guys doing? This isn't our classroom. Well, we're making our time transport machine and Mark II Ultra's trademark. Out of chairs and tables, the classroom door opens and an unsettling voice resounds from the other side. I'm sorry for the wait. A friend of mine was supposed to come, but he had to leave at the last minute. He asked me to cover for him today, but I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to. The voice stops as soon as it witnesses us and me sitting on top of Ultra's trademark, much to their surprise. I'm even more surprised when I discover who the voice belongs to. What in the world is going on? In shock, I accidentally kicked the machine as I'm trying to get down, causing all the chairs and tables to fall onto the floor. Poor Oz was crouched below them and didn't even see it coming. All I heard was his dying screams coming from below the mess of wood and metal. At this point, though, I was more concerned with our guest. Is my voice slightly broke? You! What are you doing here? You know Loose Indian? Sorry, the music's pretty catchy. What's going on here? Who is this guy, Ziva? Wait, Indian, are you two friends? Or wait a second, are you two friends? Boy, I'm just putting words where they don't go. Of course we are. We spent a long time together when I was going here. I'm the one who asked her if she would join the committee as an NSI representative. How do you two know each other? Know each other? That guy. I don't even know what you're saying. Instead, can someone explain to me what you were trying to do with those chairs and why someone was screaming? So now you don't know me anymore? After what happened, yes. Oh no, I shouldn't have said that. What happened yesterday? You mean, you said nothing happened? Oh, it can't be. Don't tell me that Luce was Mysterious Girl X. The floor below us starts violently shaking. We can see the rattling of the brass and the chairs and tables that are scattered across the floor. Where's my sensual cherub? Ciara promised me she was more than an 8 out of 10, and I need to see that. I didn't promise you anything, and wasn't she a soother of whatever souls? When did she move up the ranks? Oz doesn't seem to care about the bloodstains he leaves in his wake as he inches closer to Luce, unable to contain his curiosity any longer. He inspects her thoroughly, checking from her head to her toes. He clears his throat, ready to give the verdict. I must admit that Ciara's previous inspection rated her a bit too highly. This sensual lady isn't at Ziva's level at all, which was the least I was expecting. But I still approve and grant her official hottie status. You need to work on those underdeveloped breasts, but the rest of your body will net you a B-grade rating at least. Wow, Oz needs to go fuck himself. I have nothing else to say, Your Honor. Good day. Don't ask me why I said that. Just don't. Why I said it like that, just don't. And then Oz drops the mic. I have no idea where he got it from. Walks out the door and slams it shut. You were the best of your kind, Oz. We will never forget you. Farewell. Don't narrate it like you died. Where are you going, Oz? It was difficult enough getting you two to come here. Don't run away now. Is this a hidden camera prank? You can stop already. It was difficult getting us to come with you, Ziva. I thought the teachers made us come, though. Unless... I did help you, though, so I want a favor in return. Can you come with me to... Request denied. No favors. I'm so excited to go there. Isn't there any way to convince you otherwise? Come on, Oz, help me, even if it's with one of those crazy schemes of yours. Crazy schemes? I see. There's no other way. Oh no, now I get it. Everything makes sense now. You've had this plan since the very beginning. You wanted to make it look like you did us a favor, but we ignored you, so you had to try and use your charms on Oz to convince him to race me. I dare say you had even planned to have Oz do something we'd get punished over. If everything went your way, you could make us join the committee as a favor to you for saving us. Because you failed the first time, you had to find another way to make it happen. Admit it, you're a traitor. Judas! Well, Luce, allow me to introduce you properly. Don't you dare ignore me. Please, Onion, we have more important matters to attend to right now. Do you really want to make Luce wait until, while we continue bickering? She's probably the best girl I know. It would be very polite on our part to do that to her. Didn't your mother ever teach you any manners? Besides, aren't I the only one who can clean up miscommunications between you two? That's blackmail! And that's when Ziva explained everything that happened over the past couple days to Luce. The odd emails, playground, breaking into Luce's apartment, showing up for basketball practice. I had to fill in some of the details and Luce didn't seem completely convinced, but because Ziva confirmed everything, she chose to believe it for now. Who would have guessed that those two were actually friends? I don't know if it's just by chance or not. Everything is too surreal for me to process all of it right now. Especially when I still don't understand why Ziva insisted on us and I joining the committee. That's just another mystery that I'll have to get to the bottom of when I have the opportunity. I guess that explains everything, but it's hard to believe, you know? It's not that I don't trust you, Ziva, but I can't say the same about, McDonald Duck or whoever you are. How many copyrights did you just violate by calling me that? I told you last time that I was using a fake name. My real name is Ciaran Indian. Whatever, I'm Lucera. Find it the way, but it seems like you already knew that. One of my teammates told me your name during the game. That's all. I didn't know your last name. It sounds lovely. This still doesn't explain why you disappeared yesterday. Well, you can discuss that amongst yourselves. I've done my part. Don't worry about the committee for today. You'll just have to reschedule it for another day. We're missing some of the other members anyways. I'll go look for Oz and make sure he's still alive. You guys can keep chatting here. Good luck! Yeah, fine, run. I'll get you later. Suddenly, it's just Luce and I left, alone together in a really awkward situation. It's normal for people who have only just met to have nothing to talk about, but this is just abnormal. I don't know what else there is to say. Luce doesn't seem to have any connection with those weird emails at all, and I'm not even sure if I still want to find out the truth behind them anymore anyways. I guess I should probably tidy up the mess I made earlier. Is that okay with you? Do as you wish. Luce gives me a totally dry answer as a way of showing her dissatisfaction with me. However, once I begin cleaning up my mess, she joins in and helps me. I told you I wanted to speak with you, didn't I? Why did you leave? You mean during the basketball match, right? I didn't want to play anymore and I didn't know if he'd come back or not. It didn't make sense to stay. You could have at least come to the infirmary before leaving. It wasn't that bad in the end, right? And I didn't think it was necessary. And I just broke a rib and I had to sit out for the rest of the match. It was no big deal. What? A broken rib? And you say that's no big deal? That's just what I told the coach so I could take a few weeks off from playing. In reality, I'm fine. Nothing happened, so no broken rib. Luce taps on her chest, prideful of her fortitude, even though she had just admitted that she had lied to her whole team about getting a serious injury. I'm more worried about how you forgot about our bet. A bet? Ah, that bet. You stalked me, broke into my apartment, harassed me during our match, and then assaulted me, then ran away from our bet. Do you think I'm happy about that? Okay, you win that bet. You did win that bet, but I think Ziva already explained everything, didn't she? It was all one big misunderstanding. Luce smirks for a few seconds before deciding how to respond to my statement. We also talked about how you had to prove to me that I could trust you. You need to fulfill some requirements. Sorry, I had like a burp stuck or something. What Ziva told me was really nice and all, but what if she's covering for you? I can't take your word at face value. I need more than that to believe you. So you plan on taking advantage of the situation since you won that bet? Not exactly. I'm genuinely curious, you know. Not to mention that all the problems you have caused for me. What are you going to do about all those, huh? I could even sue you if I really wanted to. Let's not get carried away. No need to involve the law. Why not? Do you think I'm bluffing? Alright. If it's compensation you want, then I've got something. What if I show you a place where you can draw in peace? What? Drawing. You like drawing, don't you? I saw you doing it the other day. Evidently, you don't have a better place to do it, so how about I tell you about a place that'd be perfect? Where'd you get that idea? The other day was honestly a one-time thing. For some reason, Luce tries to deny something obvious. It's weird at first. She acted like she didn't know me. Now she's refusing to admit that she likes drawing. She's contradictory. The scraps of paper I saw in the garbage on the day you were drawing in the playground, I had more than doodles on them. It was like they were part of a story or a comic. One draws outside to capture landscapes, not to create comics. At least no one with as many scraps as you had left behind. In your room, I couldn't find any of your art supplies, even though it took you less than a minute to get in and out of your apartment. You were definitely in a rush too, since you left your bedroom light on, but you still were careful enough to hide your art supplies for some reason. You returned home shortly afterwards, so whatever you had to do, you didn't want anyone else to know about it. You were so cautious to hide it all, even though you weren't gone for more than 5 minutes. I don't know why you're hiding your artistic hobby from your family. I think you're pretty good at drawing. Being embarrassed about it doesn't make sense. In any case, an abandoned playground isn't really the most comfortable or safest of places. Not if you want to draw properly. Luce doesn't respond. Stunned, she doesn't know how to react. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything about it. I'm trying to clear my name, but it seems like I might have been a bit too thorough in my analyzation. Okay, let's see that I'm interested. I can't go and follow you around after what's happened. I've already told you that I need to trust you first. How about we take care of that first, and then we'll see. I shrug. I don't know what she's thinking, but it can't be worse than what has already happened. As you wish. What should I do now? Do you promise that you won't back out this time? I promise I won't back out. Really? No matter what? Look, not everyone does, but I always fulfill my bets and promises. Good. Then come with me. If you dare. Boy, that was a wild ride from start to finish. There's nobody around. With my hands stuffed in my pockets and my eyes darting around, I casually lean on the door of the teacher's lounge. After I confirm that no one else is around, I quietly turn the knob. Oh, it's locked. Unexpectedly, the door to the lounge is locked. On the bright side, it also means nobody is inside, which only makes things easier in the end. Let's see what we have here. I shake the knob a little and decide on the best course of action. I open my wallet and take out my ID. I swiftly push it through the door crack, which easily unlocks the door. Once I'm inside, I look in one of the cabinet drawers like Luce had instructed me to, and I find a set of keys. I grab them and get out of the lounge. Wow, that was fast. I was scared there for a second when the door was locked. How did you manage to get it open? It was easy as long as you have a credit card or plastic ID on hand. You'd be surprised by the amount of doors you can open that way, especially if they're old. And I always carry a lockpick with me in case that doesn't work. Or I also could have used a bump key. The art of lockpicking is so very beautiful. That explains how you got into my house. Who knows where you learned that? I already told you that the door was already open. I didn't pick the lock. Of course, schmuck. Of course. You aren't in any position to talk after what you asked me to do. How did you know that the keys were in there? And what do you plan to do with them? To serve justice. Merca. Luce leads me outside. She brings me out near the entrance and into the parking lot. It's empty aside from a couple of parked cars. Look, I used to park my bike right here at the bike racks. At the beginning of the school year, one of the teachers decided to purchase a new car. Not a regular car, but a big one. Really big. It turns out that his parking space was in front of the bike racks, making it harder to get the bikes in and out. Let's not talk about how this teacher didn't give a damn, and every time he'd park, he'd always hit the bike racks one way or another. So I'd been forced to give up my wheels and start walking instead, but I don't want to end the year by letting him get away with it. I presume diplomacy hasn't worked very well. Why don't you chain your bike up somewhere else? Where? This place isn't busy during the mornings and you never know where you'll be able to park. Plus, I've already made up my mind. Here or nowhere. She presses one of the buttons on the key and the headlights of a large vehicle blink on. I almost mistook it for a monster truck, making Luce's complaint more understandable. What are you going to do with it now? You don't need the case to scratch the body of it. Sit down, I want to show you something. Luce invites me to sit shotgun. What's she planning, I wonder? I'll be the first to admit that I love pranks, and I can't imagine this girl being that kind of person. I'm pretty curious about it, so I decide to go along with whatever she wants to do. I take my seat as she goes around the other way and sits in the driver's seat. Can you tell me what you're going to do with this car now? You haven't figured it out yet. We're stealing it. Rebels! What? In the time it took me to blink, we sped out of the school's parking lot and onto the street. I've always considered myself a prankster, but this is too much. Too much, I mean. We're stealing a damn car. What are you doing? I told you, I want to test whether or not I can trust you. There's only one way to do it properly. You can't trust someone you don't consider a close friend. And I don't believe that two people can be friends until they share a secret. What do you think? Will you be my accomplice? There's no better secret than this. You could have told me before starting the car. I wanted to see how much it'd take before you asked. In the end, it's true that you always fulfill your promises. Or you're just stupid. Okay, whatever you say, but slow down. You're going the wrong way in the roundabout. I'm trying to, but it's hard. I know which one is the gas pedal, but I can't distinguish between the normal and the super brake. Oh my god, super brake? What the hell is a super brake? I don't know. There are 3 pedals. The gas pedal, the brake, and another which could only be the super brake. The clutch. That's the clutch! Dutch? Why would they be here? Clutch. You don't know what that is? How'd you manage to start the car in the first place? Women's intuition or something like that. I don't know. Liz makes a sharp turn that, if the streets were busy, everyone in our path would have been slaughtered. After skidding, the car flies into the air with the finesse of a rat, likely also breaking the suspension, and lands in an empty vacant lot. The truth is that we aren't really going to steal it. More like borrow it. I don't have a license, so I don't need the car for anything myself. You don't say. I never would have imagined that after seeing how well you drive on 2 wheels. Waha! Don't be like that. We're only serving justice. I don't have it yet, but in a couple months I'll be 18 and I plan on getting it then. Same here, except not a couple months. Have you ever heard about future investments? Same thing here. Yeah, not really worth it. Too late, you're already involved. It rained yesterday, right? That's why the vacant lot is muddy. The plan is to circle around a couple times and leave the car covered in it. I can think of 1,000 easier ways to dirty a car, if that's what justice intends. None of those are fun, or as fun. I'm close to making the interior of this car as dirty as the outside purely for motion sickness. The driver's obnoxious laughter isn't helping me at all. After a few minutes, although it felt more like months of torture later, and Luce is bored of circling, the car is now completely unrecognizable. Dirty state. At least now it seems like Luce has gotten the hang of driving, but it's a pity that our luck runs out as soon as we return on the main streets. Hey, Luce says with a completely casual tone. Yeah? What's that behind us? Take a look and answer her in a relaxed tone. The cops. Silence consumes the car. Luce tries to brake it, but is completely unsuccessful. What's he doing with his hand? Signaling you to stop. I see. I think now is a good time for us to switch seats. Stop the car. With the normal or super brake. Some people say looks can kill, but not mine. My facial expression is more like an ode to the apocalypse. My gaze focuses on the rearview mirror as my stomach enacts a coup d'etat. It's French. Out of the police vehicle emerges a figure. Whatever happened to that fat police officers with greasy donut-laden hands? It's not like I have anything against 6'6" tall baldies that are as large as bodybuilders, but it's not good for my mental health or heart to face the final boss during the first level. For a second, I'm unsure if he wants to lean in through the window or rip the sunroof off with his bare hands. Bulky officer. Are you aware that having a car this dirty makes it impossible to see your blinkers and license plate? Hey, where's the driver? Between how poorly I act under pressure while having to improvise in my stomach reenacting the French Revolution, I missed an important detail. Luce is gone. I think I can hear the car starting to break down under the fingers of the mean-looking officer. I may have been joking about the sunroof before, but it all started becoming more plausible. I can hear the guillotines going off in Place de la Concorde. When to my ear comes a soft whisper. Repeat what I say if you want to get out of this alive. What? I guess that the sound is coming from behind me, and from that, it's safe to assume that Luce is lying down in the space between the front and back seats. With a car as big as this, there should be enough space there for her. Don't play dumb with me. Where's the driver? And with that, I'm going to end the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And anyway, I love you guys. Stay kawaii, and have fun out there.